Can you feel it, football fanatics? That deep, resonant rumble beneath the very bedrock of the NFL? The ground beneath our feet is shaking, not from any natural disaster, but from a calculated, audacious declaration by a franchise tired of being perpetually almost there. For years, we've watched the Atlanta Falcons dazzle with offensive fireworks, only to see their Super Bowl dreams crumble under the crushing weight of defensive inadequacy. But what if everything you thought you knew about this team is about to be completely obliterated? What if, in a league obsessed with high-octane offenses, a team carrying the enormous weight of championship aspirations has quietly, methodically, and decisively committed to forging an impenetrable defensive juggernaut, then added high upside, redemption-seeking talent to that already formidable foundation? Picture this: the roar of the crowd, the suffocating tension of a crucial third down. The quarterback drops back, scanning desperately for an opening, and then an unexpected flash of brilliance, a season-defining interception. What if that pivotal moment comes from a player many had completely written off? A former top-10 pick desperately seeking redemption and a final chance to reclaim his destiny. This isn't merely another routine signing. It's about the Atlanta Falcons making a bold, unequivocal statement, signaling their unwavering intent to dominate defensively and potentially unleashing a sleeping giant in their secondary. Could this calculated gamble finally pave the path to long-awaited championship glory? For what felt like an eternity, the Atlanta Falcons were synonymous with explosive offensive prowess. Spectacular plays, high-flying receivers, and quarterbacks capable of lighting up any scoreboard defined their entire identity. We remember the records-shattered, highlight reels overflowing with aerial acrobatics and the pure exhilaration of their scoring capabilities. Yet time and again, that offensive brilliance was completely overshadowed by a defense that consistently struggled to maintain any semblance of competitiveness, leaving fans with bitter tastes of what-ifs and agonizing near-misses. The narrative remained painfully consistent. Thrilling offense, frustrating defense. But no more. The winds of transformation have swept through Flowery Branch, and the Falcons have crystallized their priorities with laser focus. Defense, defense, defense. This represents far more than a strategic adjustment. It's a complete philosophical overhaul, a full-throated commitment to constructing a unit capable of suffocating the league's most potent offensive attacks. This dedication transcends mere rhetoric. It's etched into every recent organizational decision, every draft selection, every free agent acquisition. None more intriguing, none more loaded with explosive potential than their acquisition of former first-round cornerback C.J. Henderson. This signing represents far more than a roster addition. It's a calculated gamble, a high-upside play that could fundamentally redefine Atlanta's defensive identity and transform them into legitimate championship contenders. Henderson, once the 9th overall selection in the 2020 NFL Draft by Jacksonville, entered the professional ranks carrying immense expectations. Blessed with elite athleticism, fluid hips, and natural ball-hawking instincts, he was projected as a shutdown corner for years to come, a cornerstone piece around which entire secondaries could be constructed. His combined performance was absolutely electric, his college tape filled with moments of sheer dominance. He was supposed to be the guy. However, the NFL can prove mercilessly unforgiving. Injuries steal crucial development time, coaching changes disrupt essential continuity, and the immense pressure of living up to astronomical draft expectations can crush even the most gifted athletes. Henderson's professional journey has been frustratingly nomadic. From Jacksonville's swamps to Carolina's vibrant blue, then a brief, almost forgotten stint in Pittsburgh last season. He's been searching desperately for stability, a system where his undeniable talent can flourish without constant organizational upheaval. Now, in 2025, he lands in Atlanta after choosing the Falcons over multiple suitors. This decision represents far more than geographical relocation. It's a testament to the genuine opportunity he recognizes within this emerging defensive powerhouse. The Falcons' defensive overhaul extends far beyond Henderson's acquisition. While immediate focus has centered on pass rushing improvements, the organization made significant secondary investments during recent drafts, selecting promising talents like Xavier Watts and Billy Bowman Jr. These young players represent the future, providing crucial depth, fostering healthy internal competition, and injecting fresh athleticism into an already talented defensive backfield. Their presence signals clear, unambiguous organizational intent. Atlanta wants a secondary that's not only star-studded but also deep, versatile, and capable of withstanding the brutal rigors of complete NFL seasons. They understand that in today's pass-heavy league, you can never possess enough quality defensive backs. Henderson's arrival becomes particularly compelling considering the ongoing battle at the nickel cornerback position. This slot, increasingly vital in modern offensive schemes, demands unique combinations of coverage skills, run support capabilities, and blitzing prowess. It's an extraordinarily demanding role, requiring lightning-quick instincts, physical toughness, and split-second decision-making abilities. If Henderson can prove his mettle during training camp and establish himself as a reliable, impactful nickel option, he could rapidly become a cornerstone defensive component. He would see significant field time, potentially unlocking new strategic dimensions for the entire unit by allowing defensive coordinators to deploy exotic blitz packages and coverage schemes. The early indicators surrounding Atlanta's defensive strategy are already generating significant league-wide attention, creating palpable excitement extending far beyond Georgia. During recent joint practices with Tennessee, competitive intensity was absolutely electric, leading to fierce matchups and multiple skirmishes, clear evidence of passion bubbling within both organizations. Beyond mere physicality, Atlanta's secondary left lasting impressions on opponents. Titans Tight and Chigzy Okonkwo, who consistently faces elite defensive backs, offered glowing praise. Their secondary is really good. The strength of their defense comes from their secondary. It's a great challenge for our receivers seeing different looks and going against those guys. This isn't diplomatic coach speak or polite platitudes. It's genuine endorsement from someone who experienced their prowess firsthand, providing powerful validation of the talent and cohesion already assembled in Atlanta. Atlanta's secondary boasts an impressive array of talent, a perfect blend of established stars and hungry young playmakers. At the forefront stand two undisputed pillars: Jessie Bates III, a ball-hawking safety with elite instincts and game-changing interception ability, and A.J. Terrell, a lockdown cornerback who consistently erases opposing receivers with suffocating coverage. These veterans form the unit's backbone, providing leadership, experience, and consistently elite performance. But the depth chart extends much further. Veterans like Mike Hughes and D. Alford bring valuable experience and a steady presence, while promising young talents such as DeMarco Helms and Clark Phillips III have already shown brilliant flashes. Add fresh draft blood in Xavier Watts and Billy Bowman Jr., and you possess a safety and cornerback core that's not just deep, but genuinely formidable, capable of adapting to various offensive schemes while consistently creating game-changing turnovers. The true explosive potential of this secondary hinges on one critical factor: pass rush generation. Football remains beautifully symbiotic, and dominant secondaries thrive when opposing quarterbacks face consistent pressure. If Atlanta's defensive line can generate relentless pressure, forcing hurried throws and collapsing pockets, then Bates, Terrell, Henderson, and company will have countless opportunities for game-changing plays. Interceptions, deflections, and coverage sacks often work in beautiful tandem, a symphonic display of defensive chaos. Atlanta is clearly constructing a defense designed to create exactly that chaos for opposing offenses every single Sunday. As the season approaches rapidly, anticipation surrounding Atlanta's defense has reached a fever pitch. Henderson's signing transcends mere roster construction. It's a statement of organizational intent, a belief in second chances, and an unwavering commitment to building truly elite defensive units. This team isn't simply looking to compete respectably, they're building to dominate comprehensively. The secondary, fortified by established stars, promising youth, and redemption-seeking talent, is positioned to become the crown jewel of those championship ambitions. The pieces are falling into place with surgical precision, setting the stage for a defensive unit that could become the entire league's envy. Get ready, football fans, because Atlanta's defense is preparing to unleash an absolutely relentless storm, and the impact will reverberate throughout the NFL landscape. What's your take on this bold defensive transformation? Can CJ Henderson finally fulfill his first-round potential and complete one of the season's most compelling redemption stories? Drop your predictions and excitement for Atlanta's defensive revolution in the comments below. I'm genuinely curious to hear your thoughts on whether this calculated gamble will finally deliver the championship-caliber defense Falcons fans have desperately craved for years. If you're as hyped as we are for this new era of Falcons football, smash that like button and subscribe for more in-depth analysis.